into the corner now. Chandler Parsons on the fake. Back outside to James. 2 on the shot clock. Harden gets a little closer and bingo, hits.
A lot of guys were passing up open shots.
There's Teague taking it in low. Good defense by Houston. Asik gets it ahead to Harden. Harden on the run with the left hand. Got it.
Wow, what a finish.
Yeah, and he had Josh Smith dogging him all the way to the basket.
The crowd loved his crossover, but unfortunately you don't get points for crossovers.
Unless you're Harden. James Harden puts it up and in. 6 points. Harden trying to get a pick from Morris. He does. He'll stop and pop. Now, James Harden starting to warm to the occasion as he has 8 points. 6:52 left to play in the second quarter. Harden gets by Pachulia, draws the foul, gets the basket.
Finish.
And he beat him by a whisker.
Harden turns the corner and then just runs downhill to the basket. Pachulia has no chance when Harden gets ahead of steam like that.
For Atlanta.
Well, don't you think all those missed threes, 0 for 15 would lead to a lot of, great pass.
Backdoor to Harden for the slam. That was called in the huddle.
We saw that last game in Detroit. We've seen now 2 games in a row. Jeremy Lin with his 4th assist, taking it backdoor to James Harden, who's 10 for 13 for 25 points already, still here early in the third quarter.
And the Rockets set up the offense, 15 on the shot clock. Deshaun Stevenson comes out to get a pick. Harden puts up the 3, and it can be a 4. The first 3-pointer for the Houston Rockets, and James Harden may make it a 4-pointer.
Watch how Asik comes up and sets the pick, and Harden gets just enough space to knock that down. Atlanta was trying to turn that pick and roll to the baseline. You see the contact down low by Stevenson and the 3 goggles.
I'll tell you, when Asik picks you, you're picked. He's got a big body, and James Harden with a 4-point play. He's got 17 first-half points.
Post. That's where he's got his best effectiveness.
James Harden takes it inside and draws a foul, and he stayed in the air long enough to draw that contact, and I think Smith got the worst of it.
Yeah, he made Josh Smith pay for coming over. Watch Josh Smith come over and look at the elbow right. Yeah, Josh Smith went down hard, kind of funny on his legs, but that's what Harden will do. He'll take it in strong. He's not afraid to try to dunk it.
9:25 left to play here in the quarter.
The zone here for Atlanta.
Great pass from Patterson to Harden. Steps inside the 3-point free throw line and hits the 2. Quickly down the court to Harden again for the slam. James Harden. Boy, he was hammered on that play.
And they call it delay a game, but that's an and one, and that's exactly what Harden was telling the officials.
That's right.
You can't let a guy run up. Let's go back to Harden as he takes it in, and watch how he gets hit down low underneath.
Yeah, man, that's always whistled normally.
Well, they're going to call that foul that they called on Josh Smith, or for Josh.
Down low to Josh Smith, working on the elbow against Patterson. Takes it inside, blocked by Patrick. Up ahead to Lin. Jeremy in the open court. Picks out Harden for the 3. Bingo! Patterson at one end and Harden at the other. If the right one don't get you, the left one will. 7:08 left to play in the third quarter. Atlanta calls a timeout. Let's watch it again from the defensive end. Patterson starts the play, and Harden finishes it off.
Time.
Asik has 8 offensive rebounds. You know what the Rocket record is. Lin going backdoor, and James says, I'll return the favor.
From behind the arc. Might want to stay on him now.
Yeah, I think so. Harden turns the corner, back into the corner for a 3-point attempt again. And this time, Marcus says, I ain't missing this one.
There you go, Mook.
Inside to Teague. Misses the shot, and Asik with a new career high in rebounding. Inside to Harden, who flashes to the basket for 2 more.
Hey, James Harden finishes at the rim at a 70% clip. I've never seen a guy who can finish at the rim with so much traffic around him.
I'm sorry.
Go back to Mook Morris in the corner. Look at that wide open shot that Harden created for him. Actually, Smith got a hand up on it. And then on the Rockets fast break, look at Harden with his offhand finishing in traffic on a dead run.
And 3 points, and that's going to be off of the hands of Marcus Morris. The Rockets need direction.
And here he comes. James Harden checking right back in.
Here comes Douglas back the other way to Harden. Harden going to his right. Takes it up, draws the foul. He'll shoot two. That's what you got to have.
Watch how easily Harden gets past his man and then by him, and then he brings the ball up. See how he brings the ball up? Pretty unique situation to have two brothers playing professional sports, one basketball and one football.
James Harden to the basket, draws another foul. This time it's a two-shotter. So get the whistle most every time. There it is.
It's on the arm.
How is Tolliver arguing that call? 12 points. Harden to the basket, drops it in for two, and that ties it up. Turnover by Atlanta. Harden with the ball. Deshaun Stevenson has been right on him. Harden goes through the lane, pulls up, gets the jumper, it counts, and he's fouled. James Harden with a two, possibly three.
That's his 8th point here in the fourth quarter. The Rockets are only 4 for 15. All 8 points from James Harden. He gets to that little open space, and Deshaun Stevenson fouls him on the leg.
Rockets miss, but Patterson tracks it down. So the Rockets with a chance to add to the lead. 94-92 Houston. 3:47 left to play. Now Jeff Teague will try to slow down Harden. Harden gets around Pachulia, puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Another three-point opportunity for the amazing James Harden. 37 points with a chance for 38.
He got by the entire defense. It doesn't look like he's moving fast, but he covers ground like you would not believe. There's the reach in from the help defender. He is amazing.
I want to see you fans tomorrow night in Toyota Center. Harden now with a new season high. He's got 11 points in this quarter, 38 in the game. Rockets on a 10-2 run led by James Harden.
Well, here he is in the second half. Starts it off with a nice dunk there, follows it up with another nice dunk. James Harden has been unbelievable in this second half. He's 14 for 19 for 38 points, which includes 8 for 10 from the free throw line. He has scored almost every point for the Rockets in the fourth quarter until that last three by Chandler Parsons, slicing through the defense at ease.
But we'd love to see you out there if there are any tickets left. The whole team is chasing James Harden, and Pachulia finally fouls him.
Last year with Oklahoma City, he was the third option. I don't know, but it is no shave November. I'm growing my beard.
40 points for James Harden, and Atlanta calls a timeout. 40 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and that ties a career high for James Harden. Yeah, but every time they foul now, the Rockets get to the free throw line, and there's one by Josh Smith, and he better look out. He's going to get a tee. James Harden per year in free throw shooting. So when you foul him at the end of games, there's a new career high for James Harden. Folks, come out tomorrow night, maybe he'll go for another one. Harden has worn out about 4 Atlanta Hawks trying to guard him tonight. Down to 8 seconds.
Look at how close they're guarding him at half court.
Harden steps back 3 seconds, down to 2. Harden is fouled on the play, and he'll shoot 3. Larry Drew says, what am I going to do? I can't stop this guy.
Well, that's why the Rockets are so happy to have James Harden on the roster.
What a deal. Can you believe that he fell into Houston's lap?
Darryl was trying all summer long to. Yeah, you couldn't give the ball to Dwight Howard in the fourth quarter like this.
No. James Harden just keeps a new career high going of 45 points. And James Harden will dribble out the ball game. All he's got to do is get it across the 8-second line. He does, and what a game for James Harden. 45 points for a new career high. 18 points in the fourth quarter. And the Rockets win their second game in a row to open the new season. What a player.